brothers and sisters, generals, brothers and sisters, young or old. And have a good morning, good morning, whatever part of the zone you're in. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening, whatever time zone that we are in, brothers and sisters. And that's family, current subscribers, new subscriber. And this is another edition of EBX Discussion. And I'm here to say, brothers and sisters, get right on into it. Set that tone every morning. Like I always say, get up, stretch, eat right, meditate, scan for that day, scan our day. We develop that human robot within us. We're not robots, but we can be better because we actually have a heart. We have feeling. We have pulse. We have human touch. We have things that make us real and know that we are human. We are never no freaking robot. So again, set that tone every day, especially if we have a job, because anticipation is a wonderful thing to develop in a brother or a sister, young or old, because we scan things to come so we can be ready. As I always say, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So we do things in all areas of our lives, and we practice on studying mind, body, and soul. Keep ourselves sharp and always know and develop divine determination and be driven by nature, not our emotions. Work and practice on divine determination and be driven by Mama Nature, not our emotions. But we have to learn our emotions. We have to learn about Mama Nature, and again, I'll reiterate, I just started really studying and learning about nature in the last 2 years, and it's wonderful. Once you become locked in, as I say all the time, into that divine zone, you won't give a damn about what person, place, or thing thinks. It becomes all about the journey and enjoying oneself and teaching those along the way via family, generals, those who listen, if we got a platform, or in life in general. Always keep our minds in above and beyond, in a above and a beyond state of mind, and look to explore, be different, be extraordinary, and, not against no one. We ride along with one another. Everyone, the great divine, Mama Nature, developed us to be individuals for a reason, because that great divine force loves variety. Mother Nature and the great divine and the animals and everything that lives in nature laughs at us, not caught up in who's got the biggest status and who's got this and who got the most money. And nature doesn't give a damn about that. Great divine, Mother Nature moves accordingly. So that's what I'm going to walk with, and that's what we should all walk with and be led by, that great divine spirit to the best of our abilities. And it's not about being this big special person. It's living the righteous, being as righteous as we possibly can, so we can get those good righteous results in the future, because that's what we should live for and breathe for, solutions in every corner of our lives. Don't get caught up in too much of this media, person, place, things. We observe, but always used to say we observe but don't absorb too much, things on the outside, because it can be detrimental to our mind, body, and soul. We can have mental hero-like abilities, especially melanated brothers and sisters, because as many of us have been on this walk for a long time and put in a lot of work, so we know when we have reached a level of self-awareness. So be happy in it, be grateful in it, and then make steps to maintain it. So we'll be able to embrace the power of the next level we go to, because we never run out of levels until we transition, as I learned from some great teachers. Salute. I always say, pull that energy, any good energy, especially from our families. Great divine likes that, and I like to bring up that great divine loves us through everything. Mother Nature, man, great divine, God, whatever you want to call it, that positive force that's out there in the universe, loves us when we don't even deserve it. So I'm going to love that force and everything I can that I encounter. I will always show love, even in the mix of when it's not easy, with its children, family, significant other, because we're led by what? That divine determination, not by our own human feelings. Live according to nature, and we'll gain a lot of ground that way, and we'll make a lot of sense in our own selves, so we can keep ourselves right. So, because when we're balanced deep within that divine soul, to the pit of that soul, to the bottom of the barrel, as I always say, when we hear that thong, we're there, and setting the tone and having gratitude, all those things become what? Seventh nature. You don't have to work for it anymore, because we are now led by that divine determination, and again, be driven by nature and not our human emotions. Never ever give in to the wrong things of the human body, because the human flesh is not shit. The human flesh is not shit. Never listen to wrong things, because we all know, we all have a divine voice. I always like to say that divine voice, some of us say it used to be amplified trillion billion years ago, but again, that divine voice never went nowhere. It's just that some of us don't listen to it. We all get that we all get that. And before I keep going, did you see on my banner here? This is a representation of that great divine. Got the whole world in his hands, in its hand. Because we just know it's a powerful force. Really can't put a label on it, because the great divine, Mama Nature, is not about labels. Only humans are about labels. Everything comes out of great divine and Mama Nature, so it laughs at those that think they're powerful. So that's what this represents on my banner. You see them big giant hands? Yeah. It can crush us, squash us like a bug. So we better honor that great force in Mama Nature. So, and this is a part 2 of money will not save us. It's not going to save you. I'm talking about the mentality of it, the thinking of it, because we can't take it with us. So all this scraping and those who are scamming and hustling and stealing and doing, selling their soul or doing everything they can to get some dumbass money that's not going to be worth shit here in a few years to come. It's ridiculous, so do what we can with it while we're here. See this so-called matrix for what it is, because money is never going to save you. That great divine thinking, divine determination is what will save us, and having the right way of thinking and thinking of ways of, especially if we got a family, anyone we're connected to, especially ourselves. If we love ourselves, we always say what we put out is what we get back. So keep on scamming and sneaking for those who are doing that. It's not a matter of if bad things will come. It's a matter of when. So when you don't give a damn about money, but you work for it, you do what you have to do, as far as maintaining in this here so-called matrix. But when you don't give a damn about it, that universe will have it where we'll come into it. It's not that we oblivious to it. We know we have to have it to pay bills and maintain, like I said, but have that mentality of not giving a damn about it. So that's what I mean, that money is never going to save us mentally, physically, or the good old spiritually. Money is never going to save that. See money for what it is, and that is developing a sense of freedom in our mind, body, and soul. So that's what this represents on one's banner. And this is part 2. I did a part 1, but I think I had some kind of copyright thing on it, so I had to take it down. You know how I go when you have negative entities around you, that can't handle one's profound truth. But that's why we have that divine determination, and not just for oneself. It's good to have it for oneself because it keeps oneself strong, so we can help build generals in our circle, whether those are watching our platforms and our lives, our children, significant other. Remember, it's an overall thing. Yeah, the great divine will have us fired up, and the reason why you hear a lot of us teachers say eat right and get rest, so we can have those fired up thoughts, so we can come up with solutions for results. And just my own opinion and theory, the best time to get those downloads and meditate is in the morning. That's the best time, because that's when it's the most quiet, and that's when we have had the most rest, and that's before we getting ready to go out the door or get up and start our day, wherever part of the world we're in. My generals, salute. So, and again, it's about staying ready so we don't have to get ready. Mind, body, And so we can be invincible mentally, but we have to have that what? Divine determination, my generals, brothers, sisters, young or old. And of course, my leaders and teachers that are not followers with a student spirit, salute. Let's get into this summary. Let's go. Usually, when you have divine determination, usually this resolves as follows. Divine foresees how man or he or she, man or woman, will freely act and makes dispositions. I'm gonna start over. Usually this resolves, having divine determination, usually this resolves as follows. The great divine foresees how man or woman will freely act and makes dispositions accordingly. Great divine determination depends on the life of the man or woman or brother or sister, young or old, and not his or her life upon the determination. In other words, enjoy the journey. That's what that means right there. And you hear me say that all the time. Whatever we set not to do, and I always gotta put emphasis, not just speaking, whatever area, because we're all individuals, we all have different walks, raised different ways, but we all better be looking toward that same positive force, because there's only one great divine. It has many names, but there is only one positive force. So we got to know that and channel that energy into that, and so it can come back into us, like a mirror effect. Like I say, those with a high level of self-awareness, we are all mirrors to those that don't know themselves, but those that want to be helped, we help them. Those that don't, let them waddle in their own pity, because everyone has a choice if they're healthy, mind, body, and soul. So again, go back to enjoy the journey, wherever area we are at in our lives at this moment. As one speaks, just enjoy the journey. Don't do things too complicated. Had this discussion with my son, Lord Lamont. I brought it up before when he first moved up here. He said the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. He said he likes things complicated, and that's exactly what he got. So we gotta be careful of things like that. We talk about words are powerful, and like I say, we gonna have little kinks and make little mistakes and do things in this human body. But when we finally reach a level of self-awareness or age, hopefully we be wise at a certain age, because there's no fool like an old fool. That's for my young brothers and sisters out there. But you don't have to wait. We do have a lot of high level of self-awareness in young brothers and sisters out here. I witness it in my children. So, but again, go back to that. Enjoy the journey. Don't cock it all up. Even in the times when it's not easy, making the right choice is always better. You just got to keep doing it. You got to stay with it. You got to go through the tough times to get to the good times. It just builds us, make us the warriors and the generals that we are. That's why we got all these teachers out here. Where do you think these teachers come from, brother, sisters, in our families, those who don't take no shit? Where do you think that comes from? From learning from the extracted things from the past. And we take those tools and it sharpen them, and we use them in the future. That's why a lot of us stand bold out here, because the things we have went through to guide us to the position and foundation that we would never let break that we're in right now. So, and he learned from that. I think he knows not to do that anymore. We have to watch what we say, even about ourselves. Great Divine loves us, sees the potential in all of us. We have to see it. Mother Nature was just ready and waiting to work through us. Mama Nature has always been around us. It'll be a divine force, and Mama Nature will be there to the end of time. We won't. So that's why we can't waste it. That's why you hear me say from time to time, Great Divine, Mama Nature is the author of patience and time, and the creator of it. So that's why I got this on my banner. We're like a pebble. We're like a little ant to that Great Divine. So that's how we have to look at that force. Not no small little thing we switch on, switch off like a light. Great Divine, Mother Nature, is not a light switch. We got to work with that force, man. In our down times, our up times, even when times are going good, cling to that divine force then too, because you already know evil entities around us just waiting for those who are righteous, standing firm, to fall. So, and man, falling, failing, stopping is not even an option. Never. Solution is an option. Results is an option. Love, especially ourselves, is definitely a commodity, a great commodity, as I said before, and an option. Love oneself, love each other. I don't give a damn. Love one another. Love harder, love stronger. Divine determination, be driven by Mama Nature and not our stupid ass human emotions. Salute.